Alan, Wasalan, you with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter. Read from Ramses, the Son of Light, Series 1, Volume 1. I tell you this, um, yesterday been a struggle, you know what I mean? A struggle, you know. A struggle to understand stupidity. You feel what I'm saying? And then I have to sit back and I have to realize, you was stupid at one time. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had the resources and the understanding of listening. You got what I'm saying? But what actions was you putting towards anything? You know what I mean? And then I say to myself, well, okay, I'm really not speaking to the young people because I already see where they're lost at. They have no guidance. I already get that one. You got what I'm saying? And I just can't sit here and point out to the world, okay, I taught my kids. Okay, I did this. Okay, they so much want to assassinate my characters that the momos pay the kids or whoever pay my kids to go against everything I say to show that what? To show what? To show what? More ignorance in the black community, in the African community? Come on now. So who are you in the African community? Once again, I say you look like us, you talk like us, you don't walk like us. You're not for us. So what now? What y'all gonna do now? What? I'm telling you, they're killing off the black community. You don't even get it. You're not even understanding it. It ain't your babies. They're using your babies to kill you off. Another thing I said to myself today, you know what I mean, was really into the realization of the future of being a parent. You know what I mean? It been since the beginning, I ain't gonna say the beginning of time, but I know since I've been born, most kids don't like their dads. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an exception. Mine really won't dare. Mine was a paycheck, but he helped me when he needed to help me. Whether it was right or wrong, he helped me when he needed to help me. I figured a whole lot about my dad that he really is a loving, caring man. You get me? There are probably things in his life that moves him away from being there with us every day. And I can't say that he didn't come back and try. I can't say that. So that showed me another side of my mom. It showed me how ignorant she could be. So I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? When I walk out in these streets and I look at these elders, these peers of my age, these elders a little older than me, I see ignorance. I see why the black community is done. I see why we're a lost cause, we're a lost race, and don't nobody want to help us. And that's the problem right there, trying to find help, trying to always hold our hand out, but what are you giving? You ain't even got up and did nothing yet, but you want somebody to help you. Look, I ain't gonna stop reading because see, there's a little baby, whether it's white, Asian, Arabic, Jewish, whatever, viewing. And if their life can get on track by what I have to say, and I'm really wanted to be for the black community, for the African community, but if it can get another community on track, I saved another life and I'm going to heaven. Look, we're in the chapter 7 of Ramses. Let's push through this. Let's get some education. And I say this to you, you know what I mean? Keep forging the way for your babies. You know what I mean? At least leave this earth when whom you pray to call you home. At least leave with a peace of mind that your babies are mentally, physically, and financially stable. At least they know how to go out and get it. If they ain't up putting actions to it, at least you did your part. Watcher was hungry. He licked his sleeping master's face instantly. Rise and shine. Ramses sat bolt upright, still in a dream where he lay with a woman, A passionate woman with breasts like delicious apples, lips like reed candy, legs wrapped around him like climbing vines. But it was no dream. There was a such woman. Her name was Iset the Fair. They had lain they had lain together and learned the meaning of pleasure. The dog couldn't wait for the princess' head to clear. He yiped and whimpered until Ramses finally got the message and walked him to the palace kitchens. After Watcher cleaned his dish, they went out for a walk. The royal stables were kept immaculately clean. The magnificent horses housed there were cared for and trained expertly. Watcher didn't trust these oversized, unpredictable quadrupeds. He trotted verbally at his master's heels. They met a gang of grooms harassing a stable boy who struggled under a basket load of manure. One of them tipped the scapegoat, sending the boy the basket and its contents tumbling. Clean it up, ordered the perpetrator, a thick-faced fellow of 50. The wretched boy turned around and Ramsay gasped, Amanat. The prince jumped forward, shoved the groom aside, and helped his quivering friend to his feet. What are you doing here? Shaken, his former classmate could only stammer incomprehensibly. A rough hand grabs Ramsay's shoulder. Hey, what makes you think you can mess with us? Elbowing the man's chest, Ramsay sent him sprawling. Furious at losing face, grimacing, the groom rallied his gang. Let's teach these insolent boys some manners. The yellow dog growled and bared his teeth. Run, Ramses ordered his friend. Amanat sat froze, 6 against 1. Ramses knew the odds was against him, but as long as the grooms thought he didn't have a chance, there was a very slight possibility he could fight his way out of this predicament. The biggest one rushed him. Ramses ducked his punch, and before the groom knew what was happening, he was flat on his back. Now, I'm going to say this to you, you know what I mean? I ran into some issues earlier this morning when I was yesterday morning when I was trying to get this reading done. Storage on the phone was full, didn't know it. And this is where I stopped at. And like I said, there's not much fruit in it that I see. You know what I mean? I understand the fact that this man, Ramses, you know what I mean, our ancestor, is a very fearless, courageous man, courageous young man. You know what I mean? And when you think about the things I said about him from the first beginning, you know, chapter 1 on down, you know, him going out there to tackle a bull and this and that. You know, I told you, he's very, you know what I mean, he don't feel nothing. You got what I'm saying? He's a little boy out there trying to tackle down a bull. So these 6 boys around him, this little gang mess around him, you got what I'm saying? It's nothing to this man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I say this to you once again. I'm going to take one with me. You feel me? Given the chance, I'll take you with me. Understanding to always know that people want to bank you, people want to come in a multitude against you. I'm going to take somebody with me. You get me? I've been banked once in my, you know what I mean, once in my life, and I was down in jail. And I let some things go with that because of the karma that fueled that. You feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But I'm waiting for you to bank me again. I'm waiting for you to put your hands on me again, and I'm going to, you know, cut that right there, cease that right there, because I don't want this to be a platform of speaking of violence. I don't want this to be a platform of me sending a message of violence to anyone. But peep what we just read. You know what I mean? Gangs have been around since the beginning of time, right? You get what I'm saying? People want to pack up. People want to move in multitudes. You know, if you look at nature, you know what I mean, hyenas, they move in a gang. You get what I'm saying? They really do. They move in a gang. These wolves, these dogs, they move in a gang. So what are you telling me is that, you know, when I see that you, what you is, you blood, you crip, what the other one, you gangster disciple, you this, you that, you bam, you this, you that, and I'm telling you, you get what I'm saying? All of it's mine. It's mine. I bang all of it. It's mine. How you have done this, I get you. The things you have done in the past, I get you. What you do now is live off a clean conscience with some legal revenue coming in, right? Right? Good. Keep forging legal revenue. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to go out here, rob, steal, kill, and bother people for some financial gain. You've been around since the beginning of time, right? Your structure been around since the beginning of time, right? So if you got to go out here and take a life to sustain financial stability within your little game you created, go on decease that. Give it up. Give it up. Our government not going to allow it. Our neighborhood's not going to allow it. You feel what I'm saying? Just not. Just not. I'm not going to allow it. You feel what I'm saying? You get it? There's enough businesses out here for you to do anything legally and produce wealth. You may not be producing wealth in the six-figure digits, but you're producing a income to sustain a life. You feel what I'm saying? Your income may put the food on the table for the game. You get what I'm saying? The other capo, the other leader, they may be able to, their income, the income that comes from them might be able to sustain the income to produce a roof, a consistent roof over y'all head. You feel what I'm saying? Get off the drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Get off it. Get your mind state off of the drug game. Get it off that. Get your mind state off of taking things from people, scamming people. Because I'm going to tell you like this, come on real. What you do today can hinder you tomorrow. What you do today can hinder you the next second. And what you don't understand, what you do to others shall be done to you. Shall be. You live by that sword, you die by that sword. You live by that gun, you die by that gun. You get it? This real life. That you won't even get it. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Yes, there's trickery in this, because this is the most criticized, ridiculed book of religion you will ever come across on this rock. This right here. There's some truth in here. There's some trickery in here. But you're too ignorant to see it, to understand it, to process it, because all you want to do is listen. You don't want to go research. You don't want to put no actions in and go research something. You feel what I'm saying? There's more to just listening. Listening is the first step. Actions is the second step. When you get your information and you process it in the right way, then you're able to plan for your tomorrow. Then you're able to see what's around you better and clearer. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor, as I say, you know what I mean? We chapter 7, it's the beginning of chapter 7 of Ramses, the Son of Light, volume 1, series 1. It wasn't, it just wasn't much fruit in that, what I would want to really elaborate on, you know what I mean? And I hope what I have said have hit you, not in the, I would like for it to be impactful, but I don't see a lot of impact in it. But I say this to you, you know what I mean? Your family can be considered as a gang. You a parent, you a mama, you a daddy, you got more than one kid. Okay, it's 4 of y'all. Y'all could be considered a gang. Now, when are you going to structure your household to be a infrastructure that cannot be broken down? And if you can start mentally, because that's where it should start, shaping your kid's mind, your gang, your household mentally, to not let intruders in. That means you no good. Then you start shaping it financially. You get it? That's the problem. A lot of us trying to get the financial first instead of working on the mental part of this structuring of our families, of our culture. Get that straight. You got me? Get that. I'm out and I love you.